Okay, Kevin and Maher, no couches in Korea, and I'm in Haeundae. We got some really beautiful music behind me, and there's a store right here, and there's lots of people here. I love the trees in Korea right there. There's kind of a typical Korean tree. I'm just going to show you the beach. There's the beach. There's that tree. Lots of people. So, okay, we're going to walk a little bit down this way. I'm just going to show you the beach. So there's the beach right there, and you can see the hills and all the buildings. And we're going to walk down this way a little ways. I think when I used to live here, I did come down here sometimes, and it's just a beautiful place to walk, basically. Incredible. So I can definitely see why there's so many. I think there's 3 million tourists that come here a year, and this is definitely one of the special places in Korea. Definitely one of the special places in Busan. So we're gonna just keep walking down this path a little ways. I love that music that was back there. So, okay, let's keep going this way. And I'm gonna go around these people and then I'll show you the beach. So today is Tuesday. So today is not the prime day, like you would see on the weekends, which is fantastic. On a sunny June, July or August day, it can be wall-to-wall umbrellas pretty much all the way down. But today it's not like that at all. And actually it was supposed to rain today, so I think if anybody was planning to come to Busan and they're in other parts of Korea, they might have decided not to come down at all. But I checked the weather this morning and it looks fine. So, okay. We're gonna keep walking. Way up here there's basically stairs. And again, these are very typical Korean trees. When I think of Korea, I always think of these kind of trees. And if I remember right, there's a mermaid on the other side, so I'm just gonna sneak by real quick. Sorry. Okay. So let's go this way. There's the mermaid right there. There's some great views right here. So this is Haeundae Beach in Busan. And it's got a great view right here, but we're gonna walk up the stairs some more. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking, and you can basically see this view. Remember that mermaid? I used to come down here and see that mermaid even 20 years ago. It's a tourist attraction. I'm sure it's in lots of Korean films. So, I'm gonna keep walking. This is where we're going. We've got more steps. That's where we came from. And basically, we're gonna just see the coastline here. And Korea is actually quite beautiful. I love all the mountains and coastline. Okay, I'm gonna run up these stairs real quick. Okay. So let's see, you're able to see some good views up here. So there's some good views there. And some good views here. And we're actually gonna keep going down. That's Haeundae. Okay. Oh, we got more stairs. That's fine. You just see a little picture right here. So we're basically going to just follow these stairs. And we're going to go up these stairs, but there's a nice place to just sit. But I'm going to keep going. So let's run up these stairs too. Okay, there we go. There's the coastline right there. Yeah, in Korea, because of the mountains, you can always kind of get into nature. And Korea, there's a big hiking culture too. We're gonna go by a tour group, looks like. Okay. Looks like that tour group was from China, I think. But these days, tourists from China are everywhere. All over Korea, all over Japan, definitely all over Macau, where I'm at. Let's keep going. We got a ship out there. There's Haeundae. And there's 2 ships coming. We're gonna keep walking. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting to be back in Busan. Last night I met a couple, there's like 3 Korean young guys that were waiting for their Korean girlfriends, I think. And they were talking to me and they came up and one of them said, I want to ask you, no, he said, how do you like Korea? And I thought that was, you know, pretty much what they always ask all the time. So I've answered that question a million times. And then he said, well, I'm going to try not to ask you if you like kimchi because I know that you don't. And so I do like kimchi. Do you? And he said, yeah, I do, but foreigners don't. So I kind of had that conversation, which I was kind of surprised because then later he told me that he lived in New Jersey for like 10 years when he was young. So he knew what it was like to be a foreigner. So I was kind of thinking he might have had shared experiences where maybe people asked him if he could, I don't know, eat a hamburger or something like that. Because in Korea, people always ask you if you can eat kimchi, or if you can use chopsticks, or if you can say "안녕하세요," hello, and they want to try to teach you. It's all pretty friendly, but it's funny that it's still so common even among young Koreans. And for that guy, I probably spent more time in Korea than he has. That's a big, beautiful view right there. It's a really beautiful view. So I love Korea, but it's funny how a lot of things are still the same. Kind of that assumption that if you're a foreigner, you're really far removed from knowing anything about Korea, even if you've lived in Korea for as long as someone like me, or once lived here. So basically, when I wrote this book, I was in Busan 1996 to 1997. Then I left, and years later I went to Seoul. The year 2000, I was in and out of living in Seoul. Okay, we're gonna keep walking. We're gonna walk down this path. These views are spectacular. Okay, so let's look at this view. Oh, this is really nice. I guess when I used to live here, I definitely came down here sometimes, but I don't know if I appreciated the beauty of it quite as much as I do now. There's a ship over there. Maybe Shoshi. I don't know what this tree. It's like a sick tree. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, I guess they kind of. Well, anyways, you can see it. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, the hiking culture in Korea is fantastic. So a lot of foreigners get into that too, the hiking culture. There's just so much beautiful nature here. And again, these beaches. I think we're gonna go a little bit further. So yeah, so again, I'm the author of No Couches in Korea. I wrote this book I experienced this book 1996, 1997. But there's also lots of scenes that I'm building right now that are going to be for 2016, which is right now. So kind of a way to wrap things up. And especially coming back here, there's a lot of things that trigger my memory of things that happened that I remember very clearly, but I didn't put them in the book originally, and there's a lot of stuff you can put in a book. It's actually quite amazing, really, because when I wrote this book, I wasn't really sure how many, how I'd be able to write, you know, 250, 300 pages or so. But actually it's quite easy. And then you have to decide what to get rid of. And now I'm trying to decide of what stuff that I really need to add. Okay, we're gonna come up to some really nice stuff here. I just wanna show you what it is. It's a temple, a lighthouse. Okay, I haven't been on this road in a long time. This is the one I remember walking on quite a bit. So we're gonna keep walking towards this lighthouse right there. Okay, so there's the lighthouse. There's a temple behind me. Let me see, there it is. So there's a temple. We're gonna see both. So we're gonna go up to this lighthouse first. There's the lighthouse. There's a fisherman down there. It's like a really fantastic place to fish. Well, I can see why this would be in a lot of Korean cinema films. It's beautiful. So let's look down this way too. So there's the bridge. So actually that's Gwanili over there. So yesterday I was filming in Gwanili, and that's actually where a lot of the expats live now. They live and prefer to spend their time. So I wasn't sure the connection, because that's a place that we didn't really go to in 1996, but now that's basically ground zero where all the foreign expats go for everything. So including the dive bars, upscale bars, restaurants. Last night I had Mexican food, something that would be unheard of 20 years ago. I remember when Itaewon had just one, and the guy lived in Mexico for many years. And that was basically it. And now they're everywhere. Even Taco Bell's here. Okay, so let's go up to this temple. There's the temple right there. No Couches in Korea. I'm the author, and I'm exploring Busan after 20 years having once lived here. So let's go up here. See the view. There's the view right there. It's fantastic. So, okay. It's a really beautiful view. There's a lighthouse right there too. Beautiful view. So those colors are always very common in the temples. So in Dakchandong, where I used to live, we had some temples up in the mountains. They're usually this color. If I had a little bit more time, I would love to hike back up there and try to find some of those. Those were way up near my apartment. And since all these are going on YouTube, you'll also see those videos as well. Okay, we're gonna keep going down. Okay, this is basically where we're at. So, the mermaid statue. Ina-san. Okay, that was actually 7/10 of a mile. 7/10 of a kilometer. Okay, that's not too far. Okay, we're gonna keep walking. It's funny, I've definitely walked this before, but I didn't really think of it in context of Guanali. Let's look at this way. So we're just gonna go a little further. And I think we're just gonna go up to this spot and we're gonna turn off the camera and then I'm gonna explore and see what else I can find. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I don't remember it, or when I was younger I didn't really have any interest, which could have been the case. Oh no, it's all new. Okay, that makes sense. Commemorative Summit 2014. Well, I don't know if it's new or it looks new. Beautiful. I just don't know if it's new or it's been here. But either way, I've never been in here before. And there's a lighthouse. Okay, this is as far as we can go without going in there. And this says, please keep out of this place. Okay, well, Mexico, Malaysia, Japan, Indonesia, Hong Kong, China. It's interesting politically, Hong Kong, China, and China. Brunei, Australia. Okay, looks like we're gonna keep going through around here. Vietnam, United States, Thailand, Vietnam. Chinese Taipei. That's interesting politically. Chinese Taipei. Not Taiwan. Let's see if we can go through here. Now we're on the other side. So, okay. Well, obviously this is probably a very important place that I just wasn't really aware of when I was in my 20s. So, preparation for hosting APEC 2005. I just don't know, I have to research this later. But this is definitely the first time I've been in this building. So, okay, we're going to go back up and then we're going to do a quick conclusion. Oh, okay, there we go. I think it's interesting, we might connect to that Guanali beach. So, okay, I'm going to end it right here. No couches in Korea, and I just took a walk around Haeundae beach. Not the beach, but the walking path that's just nearby, next to the statue. Okay, thank you. Check out the book. Lots of scenes from Busan in this book, 2016 and 1996.